Hello and welcome to this week's Plan With Me video. Sorry, I'm moving my chair out of the way because I have to actually stand on a little step stool to make sure that you are centered here. So anyway, this week is the last week of May, first week of June, so 30/31 to the 5th. So I'm doing kind of like a double. So this is my extra week of just having fun, being able to use the stickers that I want to use because I planned it at the end of May and I'm planning it at the beginning of June. So it's kind of like a double week where I get to just put extra stickers down and have fun. So what I wanted to do for this week, because it is June and I'm starting the June kits that I had the little lineup for you the other day with the Goonies. So this is one from Scribble Prints Co. I did pick up this foil. It's kind of like a orangey gold rainbow. I thought it would look really cool with this. It just seems to like go with it pretty well. I don't know if you can see that very well, but when I look at it together, it reminds me of like this right here, the little gold doubloons. So I'm going to use that just on the foil. This came with it, so it's like little extra stuff in the kit colors. Keep that to the side in case we need it. Full boxes, lots of just beautiful. This kit's just beautiful. Washi, another extra full box with the baby Ruth. Then you've got all of your like little things or labels, pattern boxes, solid boxes, all of the deco, weekend banner. I don't use those flags. This is what I'm going to use this on. And then you got a couple extra boxes up here. I love this and I'm going to actually use it. And then this is like some extra little boxes, which have some odd sizes in it that I probably won't use these smaller ones in here, but definitely will use those. So those are all of the things that come in the kit. I also picked up, no, I didn't. I have this. Where'd it go? My pen. So this is a microperm pen. I think I got this. It's the Sakura microperm. Pretty sure that this came in one of the Simply Gilded boxes. So I'm going to try it on this and see how it works. I'll just let it dry for like a really long time because I'm not used to using the glossy paper. So we'll see how it goes. And it's going to play havoc with my lights the entire time that we're planning. It's just there's nothing I can do about it. So I have that. I also have my June Wacky Holidays from Craft Penguin Planner. This is like a staple, and I already put my date dots down, but these are the date dots that I use. This is one of the ones that comes in my shop and it has 3 different fonts. So I picked the kind of cool one in the middle. And then before we get any further, I'm going to show you this week in my Avalon and Ninth planner. So this is the kit that I showed you from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Tanya, this is an absolutely adorable kit. I ended up pulling in functionals, which is nice. It's nice to get like smaller kits every once in a while so that you can go through all your extra functionals and start like using some of the ones that you've had for a while. So you'll see like there's different variations of greens and pinks and yellows in here, but that's because I pulled out extra functionals from my little stash off to the side to fill in the blanks. And then the rest of it is all from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I have the washi in here. So there's like strips of washi throughout. So you can see that, which matches the kit. It's still really cute. So this is the first week of June in my Avalon and Ninth planner. So I want to put that off to the side and then open up the monthly so that I know, keep it off to the side so that I know what I need to put in this one here. So TPC, this is a TPC planner. So sidebar is a little bit different. I'm not going to be able to use what I want to use in the sidebar, but I thought that with this deco and the glitter headers with the foil, we would decorate these boxes here and then just do like we always do with all the rest of them. So I think that'll work out. So let's do the sidebar first. Let's be a little out of order. And I'm just going to take one of each color and put them right at the very top. So I'll just explain while I'm putting these down. For anybody who's new here, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But if you're new here and you've never used a TPC planner, you're going to notice in my shop that I have always got, not every single kit, but I would say 95% of my kits have a TPC add-on page. That's this. That's this little rounded box area. So if you wanted to use this planner horizontally rather than vertically, and what I mean by that is, yeah, you've got your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through Sunday this way, but over here is where you could put like scripts of home, work, clean, bills, kids, sports, you know, whatever you want in here. And then that corresponding day of the week horizontally is where you would put it. You could also put names, like if you have your kids' names in here, whatever categories that fit your lifestyle would go in the sidebar here, and then you would use it in this direction. So cleaning on Tuesday or Monday, you say you're at work, and so you're obviously not going to clean anything. You would put a box in here instead of putting in like a checklist or something like that. But on Tuesday, or say you're home, you could put your checklist over here so that you know on Tuesday you're going to clean the kitchen or whatever, you know, just to give you an idea of what a TPC planner is meant to be versus how I use it. I don't use it that way. I tried a couple of times and it just doesn't work out for me. I like the vertical planning. So sometimes I will completely cover up this sidebar and turn it into a regular, like normal vertical planner type sidebar that you're used to seeing. I'll just do that. But other times I'll use it like this, where I'll put these little headers in here. I'll put some deco in here, and then up here it'll have, I'll say important. And then I will use it, each one of those boxes, as something that has to get done this week. And I'll put like a little reminder that, you know, every single day, like these days I need to do this, 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 and this. And just to make sure that it's highlighted somewhere, just like I would probably do in a regular sidebar. It's highlighted what I have to complete, like it's important and it has to get done this week, no matter what. So that's how I use this sidebar. And oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see that, but that is just beautiful. I love the way the foil looks over the glitter headers. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, I already put the date dots on this, on my date covers, so I'm just going to set those down since I've already filled that part out. And then the dog is going to give me, anxiety. So he wants in, he wants out, he wants in, he wants out. I let him in. I told him, get up on the chair and be quiet. I gotta film a plan with me. You gotta be quiet. Like, he can understand what I'm saying. He gets up on the chair, and then like literally as soon as I turn on the camera, he's standing at the door scratching. So I'm gonna have to stop for a second and go let him back out. And then he'll probably be on the other side scratching to come back in because he's a little dog. Hold on. Come on, out. Go. Hold on. There you go. He's a little dog that we got from the, well, actually my daughter got from the pound when he was just an itty bitty little baby. And then he became too much of a handful for her, so he ended up living, now he's mine. like literally mine. He will not, he just is like live or die for me kind of a dog where I can't do anything without him. If I shut the door behind him, he's losing his mind because he's not on the right side of the door where I am. He sleeps with me, which I know that's not everybody's thing, sleeping with their animals, but he sleeps with me, literally like touching me all night long. And yeah, he's the baby. It's funny how your pets become your babies when your babies are grown up. Okay, so that looks amazing. And now I'm going to put down my full boxes. And like I said, TPC planner, these have like little dividers. So if you have the TPC add-ons for like kits that people make specifically for this, there would be little colored dividers that you could put in between to make this all pretty, and it looks fantastic. I'm going to use it like normal and just put it straight down the top. So we're going to use quite a few of these glitter headers. We're going to use our full boxes. I want this tall box, this tall ship, the double box. I want this right here on the weekend because that's beautiful and I need it on the weekend. And then I'm going to also make sure that I smatter the glitter headers throughout so that I can put the foil overlays on them, and the mat will be also beautiful. There's also enough extra boxes here for me to pull this into another spread if I don't go super crazy on the boxes. But I think you know I'm going to go crazy on the boxes because I have to. We've got all of the characters here, and I kind of feel like if I just bring in a couple of the characters, the map and the house, maybe, let's see. The rest of them will make sense enough in like my B6. So if I bring him, if I put the map, like a double box spread of the map here, should have brought that extra thing to boost this up, but I didn't. Where is it? I'm going to boost this because it's hard to do it. Oh, here you are. This coil. Like, I love having everything, like all 12 months in one planner and enough space to put your stickers in, but when they're like uneven like that, it's hard to put data up here. It's hard to get it to line up without that coil getting in the way. Put data there. And then the house. And then the rest of them, I feel like will be okay in my B6. It'll make enough sense in my B6 that I'll know what it is because it'll say the Goonies on here, plus have the rest of the Goonies characters. So I think that would be good for my B6 and the washi. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So the only thing left on here that I'm going to use in this is the glitter headers, and I want this box right here. So today is actually the 31st. This day has already happened, the 31st. So, and I binge watched something on this day, so I can use this to mark what I watched on Monday. There was no UFC this week, so that's not what happened there. But I want to do this one over here because I'm going to watch it if I have time. And I picked Friday because Friday is the day that I know where I'm going to be working at the hospital. I know exactly where I'm going to be. And I usually have like time in between stuff to where I can kind of sneak in a little watching of that show. And since I've seen it before, it's not one of those things that I have to be glued to the screen to watch. It can be in the background. So, like while I'm putting together equipment, stuff like that, I can go in and put on that show. There. So just kind of spreading them out throughout to make sure that I get them all. This time I'm going to make sure that I get, because I have a tendency to forget. I'm going to make sure I get them on at least one on every single day. And I'm going to do it first, so I can't possibly forget. There's that one. I'll use a red one down here. I think this foil looks beautiful with this kit. I wish I had more of it. This is one of the ones that my friend Tanya sent me. So she sent me a whole bunch of her divider overlays, because she gets a lot of foil from Scribble Prints Co. So I have like a ton of these like little ones where she cut out these because she doesn't use these. And oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for that. I have so many fantastic colors for me to try to go back later on. So my idea is to use the ones that I really like and then to go back and look for them and get the full set. So hopefully, since it doesn't say what it is on it, it just has the name. I have to guess. I'd have to guess what that's called, but I think it's like an orangish color. So I'll look in the fall. So the rest of this will probably go in that pile. And then I want to put down, I gotta look at all these and see what I want. So we have all these guys, which we can put these here. I like to decorate the sidebar because I write just one like little thing in there, but I don't have, actually this one goes over here. Let's alternate, we're gonna alternate it. These pajamas are adorable. I don't know if they actually make any sense. Actually, I'm not even sure those are pajamas. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't care. I'm going to do it. And then since I didn't put these characters in here, they're going to go in the B6. I'm going to put them in here. Which other one didn't I grab? I didn't grab him. So I put him over here. Chunk. There. That's cute. There's my sidebar done. I will use a couple of things off of this one, but I don't need those for this planner. And then I will use these. So we want to use Wacky Holidays. So I'll use these label boxes for that. So the 31st and the 1st aren't going to have them, but then the 1st on will. So I'll put one of these down for each of that. I know I'm totally going out of order. So I said when I did my last little haul bit. I can't remember which video I said it in, but I would tell you guys a little bit about why I am changing my monthly subscription, like what I kind of decided to do and why I decided to do it. So I guess we can use this time for me to go over that. So I had, if you guys are familiar with like the different website platforms, which I don't know if you are, if you're another shop owner, this might be interesting for you to hear, but Shopify is one of the big platforms. It's one of the more affordable ones that a lot of people use, and some people have great success with it. I know Avalon Ninth uses Shopify. I know Scribble Prints Co uses Shopify. I know that these places use them to great effect, and they work wonderfully for them. But for me and for my customers, we were just having a hell of a time trying to get it to work. And I don't know if it's because I don't pay for like the web service, so nobody goes in and like takes care of my website for me. I had the basicest of the basics because I was just trying it out, plans for my Shopify site so I could do the monthly subscription, and it just was not working out. Everybody was messaging me that they were having a hard time logging in. They were having a hard time. Timeout. There's no big boxes in here, is there? I'm not used to Scribble Prints Co format because I don't use it enough. I don't see any more like check boxes or big boxes, so I guess we'll use pattern boxes? Question mark, I don't know. Anyway, I was getting messages from my customers saying that they were having a hard time logging in. It was almost like the website just like forgot about them. Like they made their account, they've been in there doing stuff with it. They've been, you know, they obviously signed up. They've been able to do things on it before, and then all of a sudden it just acted like they didn't exist anymore. And they weren't able to get back in, like at all. Even when they put in all of the information, then they would try to change their password and it wouldn't allow them to change their password. It would say, you know, what address not accepted or something like that. So that was just one problem. So I was having to go in and do stuff for people all the time with their accounts, and I didn't really like to do that. I don't like to go in and mess with people's accounts or change things. I want them to do it themselves, because then that way nobody can go back later and say, hey, I didn't say change that. You know what I mean? Just not that I think my customers would do that, but I wouldn't like somebody just going in and making changes on mine either. So that was a problem. And I did a lot of research into it to see if there was a fix. There wasn't. It was just a complaint, like site-wide. There was a lot of people complaining about the same thing with no solutions to it. So there was that. And then the thing that got me recently was that people were abandoning check carts, their checkout carts, because they weren't able to check out. Like it was telling them, I gotta put my work days in here too. It was telling them address not accepted or address not found when they would try to put in their information for, you know, checking out, just putting in their home address. And so they're like, people were saying how thankfully I still have the Etsy site up so that they can go and order from the Etsy site. Otherwise I would be losing business. And that's just not okay. I'm a small business, much like most of the places that you guys order stickers from. We're all small businesses. We can't afford for people to just get frustrated and walk away when they take the time to fill up their cart to go check out and then to have to abandon it and walk away because they can't check out. This is not acceptable. And even though Etsy has its issues, I can tell you, having been an Etsy shop for quite a while now, their prices continue to go up. They don't have, you know, as far as like they have no way to do monthly subscriptions. That kind of stuff isn't a thing through Etsy. I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible. It's obviously good, or else people wouldn't be using it, which we do, obviously. So it has its issues, but it's still a good platform to use, and so I'm just going to stick with it. That's it. So there. I've explained why the change from the shop, why the change. And then the only other thing to tell you about is that with that change, nothing as far as like the availability of the kit, number of kits, the exclusivity of the kits, none of that is changing. You still are only going to have that from the 1st until the 10th to pick up your kits. So unfortunately you will have to remember to go over and pick them up before they go out of stock, which will be on the 10th, or if they sell out. Now, I will try to make sure that I always have enough stock, hopefully, in there for everybody so that they don't sell out. But sometimes people really like the kits, and I don't think, I don't think it's going to be that big. And like I said before, sometimes you guys really surprise me, because sometimes I think, oh, I don't know if everybody's going to get this or if everybody's going to like this. That's the one you guys like die for. Like you'll have that in your cart and it'll sell out so fast. I can't even even believe it. And then there's other times where I'm like, oh, this is the best kit ever. They're going to love it. And it's like crickets. So I don't know why that is. Oh, this is a good place for another glitter header right here. Let's bring that back. What did I do with it? That is a good place for, what color do I want? The dark blue. So I can put some more glitter down there. Anyway, so that's my story. That's it. I don't really have anything else to say about that. It's not like, I don't think it's like a bad platform for some people. I think it's a good platform for some people. Just not for me. So there's these like weird sized boxes that are, I think would be good for like journaling. Like if you had, like those will probably be okay in my B6, but I definitely don't want them in here. So I'm going to just keep going. I'm putting down boxes just like I always do. I don't really have anything planned. I think these ones will work. Sorry. I don't really have anything planned for these boxes other than the ones that I for sure put down, like my workday ones. Those ones I have plans for. On these days here, this is phone calls, so there's a couple boxes in here for a phone call here or a work day. I forgot to put it, so whichever. So make sure I put one there. Okay. Phone call. Wait, I don't want green and green. Green and green? That's too many greens. Hold on. My inability to deal with having the same colors right next to each other or on top of each other is showing through right now. There. I think that's enough space in between the two. So this day is phone call day. Every Wednesday and Thursday I have phone calls. Every single week, without fail. One of them is my mother, and one of them is my son that lives in California. So those two happen every single Wednesday and Thursday. He never misses a call to me, which makes me so happy in my heart. Let's put a blue one here. And then Thursdays, I call my mom without fail every Thursday, unless she's gone. Like if they take a trip or something, and then I'll schedule a different day, but I don't think they're going anywhere. Oh my God. Did you see that? What the heck? Becoming less and less a fan of this glossy paper because I've picked up 100 different stickers with those tweezers and never had one just break apart like that. I wonder if one of these will go over it so they can. Here, we're gonna have some gems up there. So you can't see that. There. Problem solved. But less and less of a fan of this glossy paper. We'll see what happens when they go to write on it, because if I have like an entire week of cuteness but not functional, I'm gonna be irritated. I think this is actually the first, it's not the first Scribble Prints Co kit that I've used by any means, but it is the first that I've used in a very long time because I didn't have the proper pen last time and I got frustrated and I ended up not even filling it out. I think I filled out like one day and everything smeared. One of the nice things about it though is if you use the wrong pen and you make a mess, like you smear it, you can just wipe it off and write again, which is what I ended up doing. I kept writing different things so I would take it off. Finally ended up buying, I had a Sharpie, like a black Sharpie pen that I was finally able to write with, but I hate the way my handwriting looks using a black Sharpie pen. Even if it's the skinny one, it just looks, I just don't like the way my handwriting looks. So I think I could put another glitter header right there. The red one right in the middle with the, oh no, I have a red one right there. Not a red one. How about a light blue glitter header? Right there. I hope I have enough glitter for all this, foil for all this. Probably don't. Because that's the only one I have of that one. So let's calm down on the glitter dividers, so on the foil dividers. Otherwise, I'm not going to have enough to cover them. Just a couple more boxes and then we are done. I don't have a whole lot going on this week because we're kind of in between sales. The subscriptions start on the 1st, so I have that. And I've already put up a bunch of videos, which hopefully you guys have already seen. The plan with me using that kit. And I have the haul coming out, so you'll see the haul video coming out. It took forever for that thing to upload. I have that scheduled for later this week. What else do I have going on? I have a bunch of stuff, behind the scenes stuff going on, but nothing really exciting for you guys. Yeah. Oh, this looks so cute. I love the way it looks. 2 more days. Put on the glitter headers and then we're finished. So I am kind of curious about what you guys are thinking about the new kits for Scribble Prints Co. There's been a couple that I just feel like I can't live without and I need, but I'm being a little bit hesitant on buying them until I find out if my pen works and if I can actually like write on this kind of paper without too much trouble. But there's been a couple of the new kits that are coming out that I just feel like I have to go buy them. And the foil, oh my gosh, did you see the new foil that just came out? It is beautiful. Goals to someday be able to figure out, you know, I do know how to do that kind of foil and it costs a lot of money and I'm just small potatoes. That's why I don't do it. I did talk to a manufacturer and I had it kind of, I was working with them trying to figure out, you know, the layout of the foil and stuff, but it just, when it boiled down to it, the price of it was just too much for me. So maybe someday when I grow up and my shop is bigger and I can afford that expense, we'll get the Scribble Prints Co kind of foil. But until then, I think I do a pretty okay job with the monthly foil subscriptions that I have. I think I've pretty much figured out how to make them look nice. Definitely never gonna make Scribble Prints Co quality at home. At least not me. Oh, these look so nice. Oh gosh, I hope I have enough. I don't want to count. Oops, I missed a spot right there for a box too. I don't want to count because then I'm gonna be sad. I'm just gonna keep going and hope that I cover them all. At least I got like the main ones done that I wanted, which was the sidebar. That was like the most important. And then at least one on each row. So I think that'll be okay. If I'm like one short, it'll be all right. Which I am going to be one short. But it's all right. I'll do this one and that one. And I'll leave that other one. And then we need one more box. And then we're done. So anyways, let me know down below in the comments if you guys are going to be picking up the new foil set that she just came out with. Because that one, I think, I have it in my cart. And I'm like right there picking it up. But I have like so much foil right now to go through that I'm not sure if I want to buy another one. Nope, too big. But I don't know. I might do it. Let me know if you guys are going to do it. And which kit you would use it with, because I'm also going to have a couple kits in my basket that I'm not sure about yet either. Okay, there it is. It's done. What do you think? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So the only thing I have left to do is kind of just fill in my work days, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Put in a couple of extra things like some bill dues and stuff like that that go on this week. Other than that, I've pretty much got a lot of the stuff done that I was going to get done before the TPC sale started. So I actually have some time off and I'm going to go play Horizon with my hubby because I just got him for Father's Day. I got him a PS5, got him a bunch of games, and I'm gonna go play. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you again soon. Have a wonderful day, and yep, that's it. Bye.